Big updates now on the Marc Cucurella replacement at Chelsea. This is from David Ornstein. Chelsea on the verge of agreement with Rayo Vallecano to sign Pep Chavarría. Permission for the 28-year-old left-back to take medical expected to be granted and personal terms in place. Club's on good terms as work advances to complete Rayo to CFC switch. This is a big one because we have had a lot of talk about Pep Chavarría for the last month to go to Chelsea. Since Marc Cucurella to Real Madrid was confirmed, that was the replacement. That was the guy Xabi Alonso wanted. We heard talks of €21.5 million release clauses that then just randomly, out of nowhere, seemed to double to €42 million. Like how and where did we get those fees from? But it seems now as though a deal for Chelsea to sign Pep Chavarría is going to happen. And listen to this. This is from Fabrizio through Vince Blue Footy's account. Chelsea's improved bid for Pep Chavarría is at around €19 million plus add-ons to Rayo Vallecano. The deal is very close to being completed. So I think this deal is happening. The here we go is imminent and Pep Chavarría will be the next one for Chelsea. This is big because, again, if this is the man that Xabi Alonso wants, this is further proof at 28 years old. This isn't the extremities that we've seen for the 35-year-old Danny Welbeck, 36-year-old Jordan Henderson. But again, this is another player in the squad who's experienced. 28 years old isn't 25 and under. We are seeing a total 180 from Chelsea Football Club here in this transfer window. We are changing almost everything when it comes to the recruitment. Not only are we not going based on all of the kinetic data that we've had working on transfer dealings that have failed on the whole over the course of the last few years, we are going for Xabi Alonso's men. We are going for the players that he wants to improve this squad. And the best thing about it is at the moment, there's still a lot of player sales to go through. So by the end of the transfer window, if Chelsea in the next, 3.5 weeks can offload the players that we are looking like we're looking to, then we're not actually going to be breaching any financial rules here. And the big one is obviously whether or not Enzo Fernandez leaves. The latest here, Chelsea are waiting to discuss with Enzo. But the other player that we've been looking at is Alex Scott. Now, at the moment, we're hearing Caicedo come out and there's been some amazing quotes from Caicedo. Caicedo wants Enzo Fernandez to stay. There still could be a new midfielder that joins Chelsea this summer if Enzo Fernandez doesn't leave. But the latest on Alex Scott is this. Alex Scott's situation remains unchanged, and The Athletic have posted this. Chelsea had an offer for the 22-year-old midfielder rejected in the middle of June, and they are yet to return with an improved bid. Scott has 2 years left on his contract and has so far resisted Bournemouth's offer of an extension. Nevertheless, the club insists he is not for sale this summer, regardless of whether he accepts that new deal or not. So Alex Scott to Chelsea hasn't moved in any further direction. And I think when it comes to Enzo Fernandez, as soon as this is known, because look, the Premier League season starts in 19 days? After today, we're over halfway through the pre-season tour. So we need to know what's happening with Enzo. We need Enzo to come back. After that, for him, heartbreaking loss for Argentina. And there's a bit of repairing that needs to be done.
Few Chelsea deals that we can tell you about in terms of outgoings in the last few moments. Genesis Antwi has joined Chelsea's sister club, if you like, Strasbourg, on a loan, no buy option. Philip Jorgensen is in talks to join. There's some suggestions, by the way, that Mykhailo Mudryk might be an option for Strasbourg as well, and Coventry City are interested there. So Chelsea are getting going with outgoings, and Trevor Chalobah is the kind of big done deal. Como, after several offers, have reached an agreement in principle, is €30 million and 6 million in add-ons. So all in total package, 31 million. And there's a sell-on clause as well. Como, managed by Cesc Fabregas, they've got Champions Champions League football. And in the end, it's a move that suits all parties because Chelsea have got loads of centre-back options. They've signed Maxence Lacroix, and I suppose Trevor Chalobah realises that he's not going to get much game time. But all credit, by the way, to the academy product Chalobah, because it hasn't been easy, because in previous times he was shunned, he was put in a bomb squad, he was sent on a loan, he was brought back, and at every single opportunity he never turned his back on Chelsea. He found his way back into the starting lineup, he remained popular with the fan base, and he deserves this move.
31 million's a good fee, isn't it?
I mean,